All right, last month, Food and Wine magazine published an article highlighting the 50 top cheesemakers in America.
And on that list is Cato Corner Farm in Colchester. Yay! Mark Gilman is a cheesemaker, and he's the owner of the farm, and he's grown up there, and he's here now with some of this now world-famous cheese. Congratulations, what a big deal.
Thank you. Thank you very
awesome.
much. Very, very honored. It's a fabulous list of cheesemakers. We're really excited.
How do they approach you? Do you approach them? How did you get into the competition?
I didn't know about it, to be honest. I was delighted when the article came out.
That is fantastic. No, and that's great. And you've been celebrating ever since. Eating cheese.
We eat cheese all the time. So
cheese all the time.
Any chance we get.
Now, is it goat cheese? Cow?
It's cow's milk cheese. We have a small herd of 45 Jersey cows. So they're lovely brown cows, small brown cow, make nice rich milk.
Beautiful.
It's not a ton of milk, but it's very good for cheese making.
And your cows live beautiful lives.
They're
you
happy,
know their
healthy
names.
cows.
Like that's
Absolutely.
part of a good cheese, right? Your cows live a great life at the Cato Farm.
Good, absolutely. Good cheese starts with good milk. Good milk comes from happy, healthy cows. We have a wonderful staff, takes care of them. They have nice pastures to graze. Very, as you said, everybody's got a name. We get little name tags on. They get lots of individual attention, and they're
Can
really
I ask you a question?
Well.
Do you use and when you're making cheese, do you use the raw milk or do you homogenize the milk first?
So most of the cheeses we're looking at and tasting today are all raw milk cheeses. So,
okay.
So unpasteurized milk, as are most of the classic traditional European cheeses, your Parmigiano Reggianos, your Roqueforts, cheeses that have been made for centuries. We have just started making some pasteurized cheeses as well. So far we're making just fresher cheeses like a mozzarella and a feta, but we're tasting all raw aged cheeses today.
Yeah, you know what this is, right?
Past your eyes.
Past your eyes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He knows my joke.
I know my cheese jokes.
He knows his cheese jokes.
So these very special cheeses, you have a farm shop. It's open every weekend. You have a special event coming up, but you also sell them at other farmers' stands throughout Connecticut and even New York.
Sure. We sell in New York City every Saturday, 3 farmers markets there. We sell at the Coventry, Stonington, Colchester farmers markets. And then we sell to stores and restaurants throughout the region. So you can find them at Whole Foods. You can find them at small specialty retailers. Lots of nice.
Can we try?
Show us how we prepare properly.
Sure. So, I brought 4 cheeses today.
Okay.
Typically, if you're entertaining, you want maybe 3 to 5 different cheeses.
Okay.
I'm going to take you through from milder to a little sharper, a little bit smelly, a little bit stronger. 3 of these are actually national award winners, these first 3, so very proud about that as well. I'm going to start you off with a Womanchego. So we're just going to put that on a little water
you call
cracker.
it a Womanchego instead of a Manchego?
Instead of Manchego, very good. Yep, that's so. We have
I like Manchego. Is Womanchego different?
It's based on a very similar recipe. It's obviously cow's milk instead of sheep's milk.
Oh, okay.
What I like to do is I'm going to pair this with a little bit of an apricot jelly. So the apricot is. Would you like to taste? Yeah.
Now I noticed you put this on a plain water cracker. Is there any thought about how you do a cracker with cheese?
I like to have a fairly neutral base. I don't like a lot of flavor in the crackers. I actually, to be honest, sometimes just eat the cheese without the cracker at all. So, you don't need a lot of extra flavor. So I think what you should get there is this is kind of medium mild. You should get the the richness of the cheese is going to contrast with this a little bit sweet, a little bit tart of the jam. So you get that the jam kind of cuts through, but then the cheese comes back at the end with a nice,
wonderful,
nice
So
finish.
good.
Okay.
You ready for the next one?
We're ready.
All right, so now we jump over. This one's called Derriere, so we're still having fun with our names here.
Okay.
But Derriere is a play on the Swiss Gruyere style. So,
okay.
This particular one.
Exactly, right there. So
I
that's
always
about
see
7 months old.
fancier recipes for homemade mac and cheese ask for Gruyere.
Right, exactly. So this would be a classic one to use for cooking in the mac and cheese to put on. Yeah, so I like this just with a salami. We're happy to feature Wee's charcuterie salami out of Woodbridge, Connecticut. So another award-winning product here. Those go very well together. You know what else is really good with the Derriere? Finish it with a grape. Grapes and Derriere, very nice, very nice combination. You can try another.
I could just live on just eating cheese and chocolate. Why would you ever need anything else?
I don't need lunch. This is wonderful.
That's why I love, and this is the thing to do a cheese board now. So okay,
Sure.
All right. So we've done 2, and these are both award winners. What's this one?
So this is called Hooligan. So this is.
That's my nickname for my son, Julian. We call him Hooligan.
Do you really?
This is
He's a
little
hooligan.
bit stinky. So it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know not everybody likes smelly cheeses. What I'm
okay
going to
with
do with
smelly
this
cheeses.
is I'm going to put it on the cracker again. And you can go different directions with this. You could go with something sweet, like a honey, for example. In this case, I'm going to use a hot pepper jelly.
Okay.
That really makes it kind of stand out. So you have the nice rich creaminess of the, doesn't want to come off there. Nice rich creaminess of the cheese.
Would you mind if I had it without the cracker?
No, not at all. Go for it.
Okay. Kara, I'm going for
And
jelly.
I'm going to
with
lift the
or without?
cracker, but
All
I'm
right,
also
yeah.
going to just eat the
Yeah,
cheese and the
absolutely.
jelly because I just think I want to do that.
So this is a washed rind. So you keep the rind moist, and you see some of these up there. And what that does is it gets this surface ripening yeast and bacteria, and that's what gives it that stinkiness.
It's delicious.
It's really good.
Thank you.
It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
In our last 30 seconds, we
All
have
right, we've got our blue cheese,
I
and
like blue cheese.
this one,
oh my God, this is my
this
favorite
is the
so
black
far.
veg blue. So we're going to put that just on a ginger snap. It's, I
Ginger snap.
think it's a fun pairing.
Okay.
Make that flavor
So
pop
a
out.
ginger snap cracker. Is
Just
that like a ginger cookie?
Just like a ginger cookie, yep. Just going to make that flavor pop out. It's also very good with these caramelized nuts.
Wow, that's really good.
so you can
I would have
finish it.
never thought of putting a ginger snap cookie with blue cheese, but it's really good.
I love that combination. Also goes really well if you like just a caramelized nut on the finish.
This is a great holiday recipe. Put ginger snaps and blue
right,
cheese
real
out. Who
really
knew?
festive.
Thank you so much.
So these, you can find these at in a grocery store, but I actually made them myself. We have a recipe on our website for a mixed spice.
These are amazing. Okay.
All right, the farm shop is open every weekend, Fridays and Saturdays, 10 to 4, and Sundays, 11 to 4. It's on Cato Corner Road in Colchester. For more information, visit catocornerfarm.com. Thank you so much.
Delicious.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Yes.
Stick around. We're going to keep eating.